What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today I've got a little bit of information here regarding the new PlayStation 4.40 firmware update. You might be wondering what it is because it hasn't actually made any drastic changes to your system, but basically what it's going to do is it's going to improve stability requirements for the system, which is quite vague. It's not really specific. It doesn't actually detail which things are going to become more stable. So yeah, anyway, the other thing that's gone in the download with this patch is this NFC reader. Basically what this was going to be introduced for the PlayStation 4. It's been around for about a year now, this technology has, and it works with all NFC requirement systems. Basically it's a way to code for the games to make them basically unsellable as a second-hand gaming market, because we all know that this idea of the Xbox 720 or the new Xbox and the PlayStation 4 are going to be moving down the lines of getting rid of second-hand gaming, because they're saying that the second-hand market that doesn't send anything back to the developers is keeping costs high in actual development. So that's why we're paying £40–50 still for games. But we can be quite cynical about that because we've got digital content already on the PlayStation Store and already on the Xbox Store. And on the PlayStation Store you're talking £60 for a digital download of a game that I can go to the store and pay £38 for, which I can't understand the justification for that when there's no distribution, there's no costs of packaging, artwork, storage, all that jazz. It just has to be sent through the internet, digital download, which I can't understand how they can justify this price tag. It's ridiculous. £60 for a game on the PlayStation Store that I can go out and buy. Mass Effect, if you're not a PlayStation Plus member, I'm sure it's still $59.99. Mass Effect 3, that is ridiculous when I can go and get it for £20 out the store. So that's going to be a thing that the game developers and the console owners are going to have to seriously work on if they're really going to take away our secondary market, where not everybody can afford to go and buy a game straight up off the shelf for £40–50, $60–70. It's just ridiculous to expect people to be able to do that in this economy and in the market the way things are today. So yeah, and they're introducing an NFC reader. You might be thinking, wait a minute, this is PlayStation 3 though, why is it being introduced now? This is a slight worry that I'm thinking I am not going to make any definitive decision on what's going on here, because I'm going to have to do some more search for you guys. But basically, there's still some pretty big games coming out for the PlayStation 3 this year. They're going to be going out with kind of a bang. I think the Gran Turismo 6 may even be coming for the PS3. I know that's a complete surprise, but that might be coming. We've got The Last of Us, and there's plenty of other games coming out this year. And I don't know if they're going to maybe introduce this as a testing beta stage for the PlayStation 4, maybe test it on some of the big titles that are coming out, which I'm a little bit speculative about. I'm really not liking this idea of forcing people to have to go brand new. As long, if it does bring the gaming price down, where games are not longer £45 on release, they're more like the £30 mark, then I'm happy with that. I'll buy games all day long brand new for £30, but I'm not going to go out and spend £40–50 on a game and then knowing that I'm never going to be able to get my money back in any sense if the game's atrocious, because we all know there's bad games out there, and that's why there's so many of those bad games on the shelves ready to be sold again, and people are not buying them even for £20 because they're atrocious. And I think to force people into spending £60 on a game and then never being able to get rid of it because they've made a bad decision is going to make reviewers a lot more needed than ever before. Those people who are going to willing to go out and take the sacrifice just to get a review out to the rest of the world are going to be needed more than ever. So it's an unnerving stage at the minute. We're not sure exactly what's going to happen. Is it going to be a good thing that's going to reduce the whole price of gaming down in the whole industry, or is it going to hold it up there and we're not going to be able to do anything, and we're going to be kind of forced into buying these £40–50 games a time and never being able to get our money back? So I just wanted to let you guys what's going on with the firmware 4.40 update for PlayStation 3 today. It's gone live. It's stability issue requirements and this NFC card reader. I'll put some links in the description so you guys can go and read the blogs about what the whole issue is and a little bit more information for you guys. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think about this firmware update in the comment section. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, and as always guys, I'll see you in the next one.